leaving Aramco. We're leaving Aramco camp on KFPMU. We're heading on to the I don't know if this is Al Hassan Damam Khobar highway. I don't really. It's the custodians of the Two Holy Mosque Road. As you can see, it's busy. It's just that
traffic now.
It's just that home time for everybody leaving work, and down here there's a couple of really difficult junctions where many roads meet together, so it backs up a little bit, but it's nothing unusual. Once you get used to it, it's easy to deal with. A bit like Jollibee Junction on Sinsoa Avenue, Cotabato. Once you get used to it, you can deal with it.
See? How they deal it.
See, now we start to pass this junction, and then the traffic starts to free up a little bit because everybody's coming on here from Dammam, and then they want to get off to go to the Mall of Dhahran, to IKEA, and to go to the northern side of the Cornish down Pepsi Road. But we're not going to do that today.
How's the driving?
This is slow, so it's a bit safer when it's free flowing. Oh my goodness! It really, it gets scary. It's like driving down Sinsoa Avenue, but about 10 times faster. Still got the swerving around and diving about of all the vehicles, but at high speed. Over here, very much the drivers work on the Inshallah principle. If they crash, they crash. If they don't, they don't. Which is okay for them, but it's not fair when you've got kids in the back of the car and innocent people. You get caught up in this attitude. It's not the best.
What can you say how easy in Cotabato drive than here in Saudi?
I used to think Cotabato was quite difficult to drive in, but now I've learned the system. It's actually really, really easy. There is a system to it and a method, especially if you're crossing the highway. Say you're coming from Jollibee to go down Gutierrez Avenue to City Mall. I used to think, oh my goodness, how can you do that? But there is actually a way. It's like a language that you learn, and you learn to read what the other drivers are doing, and the other drivers have a good idea where you're going, so they give you the space. So I find it quite easy actually. Let's go again. But here on these highways, you can get drivers that have missed their junction, and they'll just turn around in the road and they'll drive straight back against the traffic to go back to the junction.
Because of the patience.
Yeah, because there's no patience. How dangerous is that? You imagine you're driving down the highway 80 kilometers an hour, and then there's a car coming the opposite way towards you, only because he's missed his junction. The thinking I don't get. But they seem to think it's okay. The police don't do anything. They're supposed to do, but they don't do anything. Over here we've got Mall of Dhahran and IKEA. It seems like they're building some sort of fairground, maybe probably for Ramadan and for the evening.
Preparation for the iftar.
Yeah, looks like it. We might have to have a look there one night. Yeah. Maybe go down a weekend night or something and have a look at it.
Possibly for the iftar.
I think.
Because more they were doing event here for during Ramadan.
One thing they've got in common though with the Philippines here, basura everywhere. They just throw the trash all over the place, look between the road. That's one thing in common. Smaller Dhahran. Since we've been here in the last 10 years, all these buildings, all these at the back of Mola, these are all brand new. These didn't used to exist. It's all all the big hotels like the Hiltons and what have you. They've all moved into the area now because the tourism is coming into Saudi. So they're trying to capitalise on it, quite rightly. I don't blame them. They still need to open up a little bit more, but it's definitely improved in the last 5 years to what it used to be like. Now we're coming down to Rashid Mall. This is probably our favourite mall. It's one of the oldest, but we like it because it's quiet and it has all the shops. But because it's old now, they're doing a major redevelopment and they're pulling half of it down, and then they're going to completely remodel it, and it will become the best mall in the area. And then they're going to, then when the first half is completed, as you can see the cranes and everything, when the first half is completed, then they will pull down the second half. So it'll be a two-stage process, but it's yeah, we like it in there because it's easy. We know all the shops, we know everything. It's quite easy to go in there because you don't get the crowds that you do at Dhahran Mall, but you still get all the shops the same as Dhahran Mall without the hassle. Okay, we're going further down the corner. We're going further down the Custodian, the Tawli Mosque Road now. We're going into the underpass. This road was, when I came here in 2013, this road was still, only just starting to be constructed, and it used to be a nightmare to get up and down here, so queuing, and you used to have to zigzag through all the houses, but now it's straight, all the way straight now down to the Corniche. As you can see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 lane wide highway. It's pretty cool. When it's not this time of day and we don't have the traffic for people going home from work, we can make it from our house to the Corniche in maybe 12 minutes, 10 minutes on a good day. It's really, really good. As you can see, it's starting to get a bit more built up now with the garages and of course McDonald's. Got to be a McDonald's everywhere. McDonald's is here everywhere, like Jollibee is everywhere in the Philippines. We have McDonald's. Don't mean it's any better. I haven't tried there yet, ramen this year. I've with an Arabic place. Want to try it?
Or this is a restaurant.
Yeah. After we duck down now under this bridge, on our left hand side is Little Manila, as it's nicknamed. This is coming up on the left hand side, this is the Filipino zone, and this is where everybody goes, at the Filipino markets, where you can get all your brands, your Ladies' Choice, your Lucky Me, Magnolia. You can get everything that you get in the Philippines, you can get over here. And the stores, the clothing. Also, this is where the old gold suits used to be as well. But again, they're pulling these buildings down to make new. And here we have Ramania Mall. This is the Filipino Mall. We'll secretly say this is where they go. All the workers go dating over here. There's Jollibee in there, and there's Chowking, and also some small carinderia places like Sea Meal. And you can go in there, you can eat really, really cheap. You can get like a bonus meal, like 2 ulan with rice and water for like 17 rial, which is pretty good. About, what, 17 rial, about 170 pesos, 180 pesos. Really not expensive, but yeah. This is all this area. That's where the Filipino hang out. Feels a bit like home. You see, look at this. This is a U-turn here, and cars are so wide, just trying to squeeze through one gap. And of course, we have an accident. And now it's all blocked up. Just for impatience. Now we're actually at the bottom now. We can only turn left and right because in front of us is the sea. And after the sea is Bahrain. On a clear day you can see Bahrain, you can see the skyscrapers and everything in downtown Manama. And it can be quite a sight really. It's not so far away, I think about 17 kilometres across the water, that's all. Turning now down onto the Corniche. This is an area that's really under development now. This Adjan Walk that's coming up on our right hand side after the masjid. This Adjan Walk's been open what, maybe 2 years now? Yeah. And it's just full of the major restaurant brands that you can get, like Cheesecake Factory, PJ Chang's, Asian food. There never used to be really good quality restaurants in Saudi Arabia. Most of us used to go to Bahrain for these sort of restaurants. But since the relaxing of the eating laws where you can have mixed eating, the restaurants are coming now. So there's no more segregated eating, and it's really opened up, and regularly, week by week, there's new coffee shops, there's new restaurants, new cafes opening everywhere.
And again,
McDonald's. Yeah. Crazy driving, look again. So yeah, we're on the look, all your shops today, like H&M, Mothercare, all down here. It's quite a bustling place. Oh, if you see over here, playgrounds. There's playgrounds for the kids now. This is something that the Saudis are really big on. All the way down the Corniche, there must be, I don't know, dozens and dozens and dozens of playgrounds for the kids, and that's a really big thing here. That the Saudi are very family orientated. You come down here on an evening now, as you can see people, they'll be bringing their picnic rugs, they'll be bringing their flasks with their tea and their coffee, and they'll relax in the cool air of the evening. The kids will go off and play on the playground. They'll do their chismes, the marites. Very sociable. That's nice. It's very different to the culture that I come. Yeah, people go out and picnic, but it's not like here, and it's not done as big as here on such a scale. But they're definitely they make the most of the cool weather, and they live for the outside. It's really nice. But again, like they say, this is an area that over the last 5-6 years has really started to develop now and modernise, and it's all for the better.
Khobar.
Yeah.
There's the playground again.
See over here, new coffee shops again.